Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice. When we left off, we were in court trying to defend Trucy and prove that she is not a quote-unquote murderer.
No.
But we are going to argue that Mr. Rios' death was a murder, but it was murder by someone else.
Someone else.
Boom.
They're gonna be like, what? You're not saying...
The defense maintains that the defendant is entirely innocent.
Okay,
We believe that it wasn't an accident, but murder. And what's more, we believe it was committed by a third party.
A third party? As in, the true culprit is someone else?
Oh my god, what is he saying?
Come on, Emma, you've seen Phoenix's stuff, you know it.
That is quite a brazen claim to make, and one wholly without grounds. Your voice is as loud as your suit, and your mind echoes just as loudly in emptiness. Surely you were but a loud red pepper in your previous life.
Jeez.
I've been demoted to a vegetable.
Wow, I didn't know a person could be reincarnated as a non-sentient plant.
Enough with the clown. In any case, I do have grounds to make this claim. Let us hear this reasoning of yours then. Alright, but before I give it, there's one question that we need to address. If the victim was killed by some third party, then the sword the defendant thrust into the coffin wasn't the cause of death. If that's the case, then how do we wind up with the dead body inside the coffin?
Very good question. Now let's hear your opinion, Mr. Justice. How did the victim's body wind up inside the coffin?
It was magic! I'm gonna say he was killed under stage, because if I'm correct, Trucy was in the coffin before she did the teleporting, so he couldn't have just been in there just like, oh, I didn't notice a body in there. So it'd have to be he was killed under stage. There's no one that really makes sense. What if the victim was killed under the stage for being put into the coffin? In other words, what if the victim was already dead in the coffin from the get-go?
Oh, I see. In that case, the defendant's sword wouldn't have been the cause of death. How do you respond, Prosecutor Satmadi?
That is the third time.
The third time of what?
Uh-oh.
Why are you throwing marbles at me?
Marbles, they're prayer beads.
It's on my brain. What the heck is this?
I think it's called a rosary.
God bless you. My brain, oh my god, it's squeezing out my ears. What do you think you're doing? Even the merciful Holy Mother loses patience if she is struck 3 times. Since you never learned, you needed to be punished. Why don't you let me worry about what I need and don't need? It is what you deserve for interfering with my sacred last rites for the victim. You are a brainless lawyer chasing phantoms. You know nothing.
Jon Snow?
That this humble servant of the Holy Mother give you an edifying sermon. Sermon? Now? But we're in court? There's a passage in the sacred scriptures of cryonism.
Oh god, here he goes.
A cornered frog will swallow even a snake. That's not... What? That's not possible, huh?
A cornered lawyer has unexpectedly struck back hard against the prosecution. Did I get it right?
No, for I'm not done with my sermon.
Oh.
And yet the frog still dies, its belly bitten and torn from within. Just great. And in this case, you are that frog, defense.
So I was right.
What exactly is your point anyway? Let us assume for a moment that the victim was killed under the stage. Who then had the opportunity to do so during the show? Let's see, the people in the show were... Bonnie DeFame, the victim Mr. Rios, and Trucy Wright. Bonnie DeFame was on stage throughout the entire show, as easily confirmed by the footage of the show. Which leaves us with only one suspect, Trucy Wright.
The producer...
But he wasn't there either.
Never mind.
Now do you see?
He's gonna do transmutation, Full Metal Alchemist stuff
Oh,
now.
God. The accused killed Mr. Rios as he waited on standby in the interstage passage.
Naruto and Full Metal Alchemist are my 2 favorite animes.
And then placed his dead body in the coffin above.
I'm cosplaying right now. It's my OC.
Oh god. Thus making the murder look like an accident. No! Hello again, friend. O great and merciful Holy Mother. Thus another putrid mind has been guided toward enlightenment. Can't believe I swallowed his trick question hole.
Hey, I like the frog.
They got us. Oh!
Oh. What you thinking, girl? Sorry, but I have to raise an objection here.
Yeah? What are you...
There's something I want to point out, Apollo.
And who might you be? You strike me as a mere child in
Countenance.
countenance. Yeah, that would. Yeah, that's a word.
I may be young, but I have an attorney's badge just the same.
And you would contribute to this discussion in that capacity?
I most certainly would. Fucking bitch.
Oh, she's breaking out the mood matrix.
Ooh.
Or just research.
You just argued that the defendant killed the victim under the stage. But let me remind you that Miss Wright is a girl.
Little girl.
Yeah.
Clearly, surely you couldn't raise an objection simply to point out such an obvious fact.
I'm not done.
Your Honor, please send for this little child's guardian to come pick her up.
But I'm not done with my sermon.
You don't need to talk like Prosecutor Sanmati, you know.
Listen, if the victim was killed in the understage passage, then his body would then have to be hauled up to the stage, right? However, Miss Wright is a young girl and a pretty petite one at that. She couldn't possibly have hefted that large body up and put it in the coffin.
That's true. It doesn't seem like it would be a rather difficult task for the defendant. I don't think even I could do it.
He's probably gonna say that she used the thing to lift him up there.
Yeah. What do you think of that, prosecutor? Who's a child now?
One of the lifty-doos. In my religion, the priestesses of Quran are revered as the pillars of our beliefs. So I naturally hold nothing but deep respect for women. I also think highly of the female perspective.
Says the man who called this fair maiden a little child.
Who is a fair maiden? I agree that your point is worth
Jesus,
discussing,
Paul.
defense.
Damn.
Wow. How indeed was the dead body raised up into the coffin? By the accused Trucy Wright, that is.
You're committed to pointing the finger at her no matter what, huh? Then you explain how that even be possible.
But of course.
And the butterfly.
Hello, friend. There was a way for even a small creature like her to raise the victim's body up.
Huh? Wait, you really can't explain it?
The lift. It's easy. I foresaw that our arguments would come to this, so I have prepared a witness.
Well, I admire your readiness, prosecutor.
It is really not that difficult when one can read the ultimate outcome of any trial.
He couldn't have really predicted that things would turn out like this, could he?
It's pretty hard to believe.
Excuse me, but may I step down now?
Yes, I suppose you may.
One moment, Detective Sky.
Ugh. But, I'm sorry for, the way I handled all this.
You did a fine job, Detective. Your testimony was invaluable.
It was?
Yes, you served well as a detective and did not allow your personal feelings to interfere. You overcame the conflicted emotions you felt and performed your duty admirably. You will be rewarded for your fine work.
What?
Later. In the bedroom.
Ew, no. Just like a whole bunch of just industrial-sized bags of snackus just sitting on her bed.
It's like, what were you thinking?
with a note that says, "Here you go." Thank you.
I hope we can work together again in the future. In the bedroom. Emma seems to be blown by the unexpected praise. What's he going on about over there about a bedroom?
I guess he's a pretty nice person, like they say, as long as you're not up against him.
Oh, they're gonna be up against each other, all right.
So he's like, what? Stop. Ew.
Okay.
No. So
All
he's like one of those managers that they're really chill if you just do what you're supposed to do, but if you fuck around, they get all like, hey, stop that. I'm gonna write you up, bitch.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Now then, let us call the next witness.
Is it gonna be Bonnie DeFami?
Yep.
Hey, look at them shoes.
Well, them fishnets.
Look at them thighs. Look at that candy cane.
It's a regular cane, not a candy cane.
Witness, please state your name and occupation. Looks like candy cane to me.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the court. It's very nice to meet all of you. I'm a locomorphing illusionist from the land of fairy tales, Bonnie to fame. Can't wait to do some magic tricks for all of you.
Please, witness. There's a time and a place for all things, including magic. You can't pull your bike out right now. You're inside. There's a time and a place for everything.
But not now. Oh, but would it be okay if I just do a little magic right? Come on, please. Look, everybody's waiting. Now's my chance to shine.
Oh, God. Here he goes. Here he goes. Oh, no, never mind. That is your second time.
My second time doing what?
There will be no further warnings. You should know that from our preparatory meeting, correct?
Yep.
Is no one exempt from His Holiness's Rosary of Suffering?
Yeah, it is a marbles.
May we have your testimony with this? Once you've recovered from your disappointment.
Come on, you've at least seen Bruce Almighty. You should know what a rosary
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Well, as a huge fan of Trucy's, liar, I don't really want to testify against her. But I guess I have to, don't I?
As a huge fan of Trucy's, huh?
I hate her. I loathe her. I can't stand that Trucy Wright. Just because she's a little good at magic, she thinks she's all that. This is exactly what that sniveling brat deserves. That's right, yeah, she's full on...
Love your soul. Okay.
No.
Hey, she's doing magic. Sure, you're a real fan, all right. I'm destroying Trucy, you mean?
I should have seen that coming, but giving her that accent.
I'm surprised I haven't figured that out by now. It's Leviosa. Yeah, stage passage.
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Leviosa.
I really can't believe that Trucy killed Mr. Rios. I guess it's possible for a small girl to lift a dead body up if she used a stage lift. Is it possible? Could Trucy really have... If Trucy did use the stage lift, I think she must have used the stage lift number 2.
Okay, that's gonna be an important one.
I was on the stage for the entire show, by the way.
It's like, just so you know, I'm innocent. I'm innocent here. You were on stage the whole time?
The whole time!
And you're sure about that? You sure? There's no question the entire audience could testify to that fact. What's more, she is shown clearly on TV show footage as well.
Couldn't possibly have killed Mr. Rios, not little old me.
Therefore, the only person who could have killed the victim on the stage is the accused. Furthermore, by using a stage lift, even a petite young lady could have raised the body up to the stage without difficulty. You've gotta be kidding me.
Very well. Defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Of course. Of course, Your Honor. Of course.
You okay, Mr. Justice?
Of course.
You need some water?
Alright, so, I mean, I'm not gonna present anything here, but, I mean, I was looking at the stage lift thing, but we're gonna go to okay, go forward, go, I know, stage lift, let's use stage lift number 2, I think that's an important fact, so we're gonna go to the stage lift system. So, it was already all the way up. Bing, bang, boom, couldn't have used it. It was already up. She had to move it out of the way during the show because it was already up. Boom. What? Well, I present evidence has plenty of confidence. But that confidence is waning by the second.
Well, how about this, Mr. Justice? Do you have an inconsistency to show the court or not?
I thought I did, but...
I was so distracted by watching her spin her cane, I have no idea what just happened. I don't know what you presented to what line. I'm in the dark. I apologize for not paying attention.
I'll go back to it to show why.
Damage, blah, blah, blah.
So, Ashley, what about the damage to my pride, Your Honor? It was on the line of...
I was so distracted watching her spin that I have no idea what you just did.
Because it was the fact she was saying that Trucy must have used stage lift number 2 to lift the body up.
Okay.
And I presented this because it says on here, the stage lift Trucy had to move out of the way during the show since it was already all the way up.
Oh.
So it was like she couldn't have used it, but apparently that's a complete not it. So I'm actually...
That's weird.
I'm actually confused.
That's weird.
So...
Oh gosh, hiccup.
That doesn't do anything for us. Wait, with it? She never told anyone that she had moved the stage lifts. She had to quickly move the lifts on the stage. Okay, I don't think this is gonna do anything for us. There's that fucking contract. Paper results. Crime photo. Okay. The only other thing I can think of would be.
Maybe it could be presented to that.
I don't think so. The only thing I could think of, because there was a fact, was it to lift it or to drop it down that you needed 2 people? I can't remember that part.
Both. To crank it.
Where was her statement?
At least I think. I don't know.
It was only for one direction. I think that was to drop it. That's why she had to push it out of the way.
Up my world like nobody.
Oh gosh.
Get it? You said one direction.
God dang it. Alright, I'm gonna try and press this and the next one, see if any new information comes out. So first off, about her using the... I actually think it would be possible. It's not like you tried it out yourself, right?
Well,
Actually, we did try it out for ourselves. You did? Detective Sky, if you would.
oh! So that's why you made me do that.
Detective Sky, what did he have you do?
The prosecutor asked me to try raising one of the male police officers with the stage lift. Without a single word of explanation as to why he was making me do it.
You're kidding.
It's as if he really can foresee all of our counter-arguments.
Do not underestimate this humble servant of the Holy Mother. More like haughty.
I guess that means Trucy could have lifted the dead body up. Does that mean... Oh, stop it, you
Is it
freaking-
possible?
Could she really have... Could she have done it? She
then-
killed him. She
then-
killed him.
It also doesn't help that she's twirling her stick here like this is the big statement. She's like, oh, don't mind me. I don't trust this. Stages number 2?
Apollo Trustus.
God dang it. You mean the stage lift shown here on the left?
That
There's
rat
again.
always catches me off guard. That's right. With a stage lift, I think even a small girl can easily lift a dead body up to the stage.
And so that makes her the murderer in your opinion?
Of course not. I believe in Trucy. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of hers.
Oh, brother. How long is she going to keep this act up? Defense, what position was stage lift number 2 in after the show? Let's see. If I recall, it was in the fully raised position.
That looks real bad.
And the reason why it was fully raised is because the accused used it to lift the victim's body, wouldn't you agree?
Oh no.
Feel free to slowly mull it over while you roast over the flames of hell, you evil red pepper. So now I'm also evil?
Out of context, that sounds really ridiculous. I mean, it already is really ridiculous, but even more so.
Yeah. I don't... Okay, let me look over all the evidence that I have here. The diagram depicting a stage, that's no issue. That's not going to be a thing. The show script. That doesn't have anything in it. There's a Grimoire notebook. Now we're going to do a thing. Harness on his face, around his waist for a stunt wire. That doesn't really do anything. Fingerprint results, fire bucket, contract, Trucy's statement. Bonnie's messed up Mr. Hat's position for the escape trick, placing him opposite the scripted location. On the right side, as Trucy said to quickly move the lifts onto the stage. She never told anyone that she had moved the stage lifts. I don't think that means anything. There's the sword stand.
Yo,
There's... Huh?
the fluff of her outfit reminds me of angel dust.
Oh man, that is...
Am
where
I
you would
right?
go. I suppose you are.
It's the floof. Okay, sorry. I keep getting distracted by her.
You're fine. And then there's the recording, but that won't do anything for us. So I don't know. I'm gonna do loop and hope I get a clue from these guys.
Wonder if it's really possible for a small girl to lift a dead body up like Bonnie claims.
I guess it's probably the stage lift.
Prosecutor Samadi also said Trucy was the only one who could have done it under stage.
This testimony sure isn't doing our case any favors.
It's not.
Oh god, there was no hint there. Okay.
I know, sometimes there is.
Because the only two things that say anything are this one and then especially the fourth one. But I didn't get anything extra from that even. I just wish I had the thing that said, like, you can only do the one thing. Is there anything here? Or was there anything in the footage? We have to go and play the footage.
Oh, God.
He blows a kiss to Mr. Hat. He does the thing. She walks over to the left. He does the stab.
She used the tracks. It's super effective.
Okay, she's talking. Presentation. Mr. Hat. Poof!
Mr. Hat goes
flies
up.
That's not really relevant to us right now.
No.
Trucy! She's there.
Oh my god. She did.
God. Trucy does the thing.
Oh my god.
And then she goes. Bloop.
Nani?
And then body falls out, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god!" And this does nothing for us.
She moves very similarly to the way that the Vocaloids do in the holograms when they're on stage for live performances.
Yeah, I'm sure they motion capture those too.
Yeah.
I would assume so.
It's got the same vibe.
Yeah, that did nothing.
No,
that
it
did
didn't.
nothing. I don't understand what is going on here. I mean, I can't deny the on stage thing. So,
Have we pressed that?
which thing?
The on stage?
But there shouldn't be a need to because we cannot refute
It
that.
couldn't hurt.
It just hurts time-wise. I don't want to. You didn't have a single spare moment to slip down the other stage passage?
Huh? Don't tell me you suspect me now.
I'm just trying to do my job of fully examining your alibi. Depending on how solid it is, I might have to suspect you, yes.
You gotta be kidding me. Don't spit on my head and tell me it's raining, lawyer boy. I'm right here in the footage. Are you too much of an idiot to see?
Huh?
See, we did have to press it.
Mr. Frame, are you feeling alright? You seem suddenly different.
And then she goes back to normal.
Oh, whoops, where did that come from, right? Oh my, I seemed to have snapped there for a second, didn't I?
Hey, Bunny. You didn't just snap, you broke character just now.
In any case, I was on stage the whole time performing magic. I mean, you saw me in the footage, right? My dazzling and flawless performance.
Flawless? That's odd
Oh,
considering what
yeah.
you told me. You said that you'd made a mistake with the way your position, Mr. Hat.
Eh.
Mr. Frame, to what is the defense referring?
Well, I made a little mistake on stage. I was in charge of operating Mr. Hat, you see. See, this was important. You're like, oh, it's to
It's
save
just not
time.
making sense.
According to the script, I was supposed to place him to the left of the coffin. But I flubbed it up. I sausaged it.
Oh, God.
I made him stand to the right of the coffin instead.
And because of that mistake, Trucy had to move the stage lifts around.
I feel really bad about messing Trucy up like that with my goof. Tee-hee.
Darn it. I don't see any inconsistencies in her testimony.
Now do you see who the real killer is? Come on, Gramps, don't just sit there. Hand down your rolling pronto. Do it quick before you keel over up there.
I beg your pardon?
Oops. Oh, what's gotten into me? I'm so sorry.
Someone needs to take their medication. Jesus. I give her another 5 minutes before she tears off that mask. Well, defense. Are you ready to let it all go now?
Really, dude? You're not just...
Of course not. I'll never give up.
You're not fazed by all that craziness?
I see. I suppose this too is fate. You see, rule number 17, page 6.
Wait,
Paragraph
it's all one
7.
page. Crap.
The sacred scriptures of Cryonism describes a variety of hells for the damned. I'm missing a page. You need to go back home and grab it quick. I'll be back in 4 days. For someone like you who struggles ceasingly against this fate, Papal Bourget seems most appropriate. People bullet. What?
People
Wait,
bullet.
that's Granny's.
What sort of terrible place is Papul-Borzig.
A place where the more one struggles, the further one falls into the abyss. At the bottom of the abyss, a ferocious beast awaits.
The abyss.
Think of it as something akin to an antlion sandpit trap.
Ooh. Oh, there's one of those in my backyard.
Wow, Carinus hell is closer to home than I thought. I love messing with ant lions. They're so fun to mess
Oh,
with.
jeez.
I feel kind of bad sometimes though.
Now then, it would appear that the witness's testimony supports the prosecution's claims. And that the defendant is the only one who could have killed the victim on the stage.
How are we supposed to get out of this jam?
Hey Apollo, if you can't find any contradictions, maybe it's time to use analytical psychology.
Oh boy, you mean.
I heard some discord in Bonnie's voice while she was testifying.
Oh.
See, Widget is picking up on the noise in her heart too.
Hi, I still exist. That's right. Athena can hear things others can't with their super sensitive hearing. She can hear the emotions people suppress as a kind of noise or discord in their voices. All right, Athena, let's give it a try.
You got it. Your Honor! I'm afraid that our witness, Miss Defame, is suffering under terrible, traumatic stress due to this horrible incident.
Miss Defame, more like defamation.
Oh. You know what?
That might be the point behind her
Yeah,
name.
defame Trucy. Oh.
Good point.
Ba-dip-bip.
She is?
Yeah.
Yes, what with that terrible death on stage? And her beloved Trucy getting arrested? She's under awful strain and shock. In fact, I don't know how much more she can take before she's unfit to testify. What?
Oh, I've heard of that. What is it called? Postal stress disorder, right?
My God, I want the other judge back.
It's where a person becomes uncontrollably angry, I think. I read about it somewhere.
That's going postal, Your Honor. This is PTSD.
Oh, my. So that's why the witness acts so hostile at times, as if she were a different person.
Yes, and I think her condition is clouding her memory of the incident. Therefore, I suggest a short therapy session for the witness. Huh? Therapy? You don't know the first thing about a magician's mental strength. I've risked my life jumping through rings of fire and having my body sewn in half. Oopsie. Whatever, watch my temper, don't I?
Bunny. Oh, it's running away. Oh my goodness. Bye, friend.
Get back here! Miss Sykes, please do whatever you can to help this unfortunate young lady.
And what exactly is this child planning to do, Mr. Justice? With their super sensitive hearing, Miss Sykes can hear witnesses' true emotions. Save from tone and inflection, she can tell exactly what a person is feeling.
I can even pick out feelings that a witness is trying to suppress or hide. Widget projects the emotions I hear into the mood matrix so I can analyze them.
Sounds like some sort of spurious devilry. Well, I found it hard to believe, I must ask. How do emotions constitute evidence?
Well, I won't say that emotions can be taken as evidence per se. I have seen how instrumental Miss Sykes' work has been in cracking a case. Therefore, I wholly support giving it a try.
I see. If you are in favor of it, Your Honor, then I have no objections.
Damn right
Even
you
this mere
don't.
monk can see that something disturbs the witness.
I'll disturb you! Oh, thank you for understanding, Prosecutor Zamadi.
Basmati.
Jesus. Apollo, he's not rice. You remember how to conduct a therapy session, right?
Now I know how to cook rice. You want me to lead the session?
Of course. You're the lead in this case, after all.
Fair enough.
Pressure's all on you,
Can I
remember?
I don't need a refresher. I know how this shit works. I think I still remember from last time, so let's go right into it.
Okie dokie.
Let's get right into the news.
Ready, Widget.
Let's do this.
Fuck yeah. Boop.
Beep beep boop bop boop beep.
Oh no.
That's the theme song of Widget. Turn it on is the Mr. Krabs. Can you play that song again?
Oh god.
All right.
Jesus.
It's a lot of sadness and fear.
Yeah. Even she could have moved the body with that lift. Oh my god, look at it. Did you see what her face looked like?
It's just such an
That
evil
evil.
Trucy.
Good lord, that's weird. It's on stage at the time. That terrible mistake. My stupid flub caused Trucy so much trouble. I feel so bad about it. Hey.
But you're so happy.
That makes no sense.
Why you always lying? I have to say, Mr. Fame, you certainly are a strange one. Even though you said I feel so bad about it, it seems you were feeling happy about it.
Ouch!
I think it's why you're feeling happy. It must be because...
You messed Trucy up.
Yeah, you messed her up, dog. I think you were happy because you messed the defendant up. I'm right, aren't I?
You got to be kidding me! Why would I be happy I messed Trucy up? I'm a big fan of hers.
Because we saw you.
Yep. I hate her. I loathe her. I can't stand that Trucy Wright. Just because she's a little good at murder, things blah 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 blah. Yes, we are. I've read that like 3 times now.
Yeah. We saw how you said you hated Trucy Wright. How you were glad she was in trouble and how you even what she deserved. I fucking had a stroke there.
Ouch.
It looks like I hit the bunny on the head, so to speak.
Grrr. She angry.
Oh, she's angry.
Apollo, the noise level dropped. Now, if we could get it down to 0%.
Well, Mr. Fame, are you ready to confess how you really feel?
What? What do you mean? I'm Bonnie, the sweet, cute little bunny. I'm a rookie magician working hard to be just like my idol Trucy. That's the character I'm supposed to be.
Jesus Christ, you're using that cane that you make a
She's a-
dominatrix jealous.
How does that not hurt her hand?
I don't know.
Like, it sounds very fun. Keep that up, Mr. Fame, and you're going to have a mental breakdown. Just let yourself be who you really are. Who I really am?
Satan.
The two sides of you are fighting each other and doing you psychic harm. I can hear them. 2 distinct voices battling inside you. Kind of like the black and white rabbits in the dressing room. Shut your pie hole, you know-nothing know-it-all! I mean, you mustn't say things like that or I might get flustered.
Mr. Fame, how long do you insist on maintaining this wolf in sheep's clothing act? We can't end this therapy session until you get real with us.
Get
Set
real.
the wild beast inside you free.
Ouch!
My goodness. Huh.
Oh boy. There it is. Don't make me laugh. You don't know a dang thing about me. You want to see who I really am? Fine. Take a good look. Oh god. Yo!
Oh my god.
Ooh, I love this. Sheep's clothing, you've got it all wrong. It's a rabbit suit I've got on. And I'm not a wolf. I'm a blood-sucking vampire. A bat with fangs and wings. Eh? I think we just opened Pandora's box. Yeah. I'm finally done with that goody two-shoes cottontail act. I feel free as a bat. Jesus.
Oh my god, it's not Halloween. What the hell is going on? What is this Tim Burton shit in this courtroom?
Defense! Your therapy session has taken a turn for the worse from the looks of it.
There's a perfectly good explanation for this. Isn't it, Miss Sykes?
Methinks I created a monster.
I guess you could say that she went a little batty.
I saw that coming from a mile away.
And crack myself up. Next time, we're gonna get down to the bottom of this.
Ooh, I was not expecting this.
What a wonderful little game.